Wow! Incredible!
Gigantic Pingu! Thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. I was just about to unmute anyways, so thank you.
Wow!
Ooh, another one.
Incredible!
Hyperactive BS. Wow. Incredible indeed. We got a freaking hype train going on? Wow, that's crazy. Maybe the first time in Smash tournament history. How is everybody doing on this Tuesday evening? Let me say hello to everybody. Gamey Katie was first, in fact, today. So welcome to Gamey Katie. Kiwi, happy to have you back. It's been a minute, but happy to have you here. Thermal Pollution, welcome in. We got Septo. We got Familiar Territory. Welcome back as well. We also got Behind the 8 Ball. Welcome in. We got Dagaboo. A staple of the community, of course. We got Jaguar. We got Prince Anime. Welcome in. Soul XOXO. Welcome back, Medic. It's been a minute for you as well, but happy to have you here too. It has been a while indeed. It's gonna be a fun one tonight, I think. Of course, Gigantic Pingu and Hyperactive BS with those subscriptions. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate the support. Helps me continue to give you guys some money every single week. Yeah, let's see. Vast Pony Canyon is starting to taper itself out anyway, so let me pull up the in-game music here to get us actually a little bit in the mood for a tournament. Kiwi says had to get 4 teeth removed to have time to make it to stream, but it was 10,000% worth it. Wow. You know what? I mean, 10,000%. That's generous. I appreciate the excitement for Smash Tourney. But yeah, thank you, Jaguar. My endeavors did go well. I am going to be mayor of the entire state of Wisconsin. Now, how do you be a mayor of a state? Well, you're about to find out. But everything is going well. I hope everybody else is doing well as well. I'm going to keep saying that word tonight, apparently. Well is my word of the day. What do we have here? So we got this hype train going on. I know a couple of you guys are returning. I don't think the rules have changed, but let me go over the rules real quick for anybody that wants a refresher. For this first 10 minutes here, you can sponsor any of these fighters. You want to sponsor the one that you think is going to win the tournament overall. Every match that they win will earn you 3 points, up to a maximum of 12. And then before each match, we'll have an opportunity to predict the outcome. Making a prediction will earn you 1 point, and a correct prediction will earn you an additional point. There are 30 possible points from predictions, 12 from sponsors. 42 is the magic number that we want to hit tonight. Nobody has ever hit 42. We're looking for that first timer. If you manage to get 42 points, you go, or at least 15 for 15 on predictions, you'll earn an extra $10 on top of what is likely the grand prize anyway, so you could go home $20 richer tonight. Or if you're not having a hot night to start things out, you can go for the 0 and 15 prize, which is also $10. Nobody's done that either. So lots of money on the line tonight. And of course, every prediction you make tonight, right or wrong, will get you an entry into the consolation prize raffle at the end of the tournament. That tonight is $5, so $10 for the grand prize, $5 for the consolation prize. The only stipulation is you gotta be here in order to claim that $5 prize. And I know one of you guys will be the lucky winner of that consolation prize, but one of you will also be the winner of tonight's $10 prize. And very excitingly, we have some fun new-ish faces in the roster tonight, at least for Season 2. Haven't seen Rosalina in a hot minute, or Banjo and Kazooie, but we got them both here. We just saw Snake win the April Fool's tournament last week. He's back in the tournament tonight. Can he get a back-to-back? This is going to be the second night, or the second week in a row where he is a level 9 CPU. So can he go up against Joker and win, or was he only a winner last week because of the level discrepancy between him and everybody else? I'm not sure. Also have a fan favorite in Steve. This time Alex in her blue form. So that's always exciting when we get a little bit of Steve up in here. We got Black Samus, not Dark Samus tonight, just black skinned Samus. So pretty cool. That's awesome that there's a blue form. Now, Gigantic Pingu is the #1 fan of Minecraft, and I believe has been to the Minecraft movie 15 times since it came out last Thursday. You have any words to indicate how you're feeling about the Minecraft movie, Gigantic Pingu? Kiwi says the wisdom teeth pain meds are finally wearing off, so I'll be able to accurately snipe every victor. Well, we'll see if that's true. I hope that I genuinely would love it if somebody could go 15 for 15. I cheer for it every time. The hardest part is going through the first 8. If you can go 8 for 8 to get started, your chances of going 15 for 15, I feel like, are significantly better than, you know, even losing one of the first 8. You could go 14 for the rest, but it doesn't feel quite as within your grasp as if you go 8 for 8 at the beginning. All right, what else did I miss here? What else did I miss? Swedish Alex aware. Gaming Kitty says, I watched Minecraft movie and I turned into Cube. Ooh. That's kind of interesting. They should make a Gamey Katie skin in Minecraft. And of course, Gigantic Pingu says that the movie is bricktastic. And Kiwi's right, it probably does leave viewers bricked up. Alright, we're coming up on the time here. I'll give you guys a little bit of extra time in case we have any late stragglers, or if anybody feels like switching up their sponsor here before we get started. Remember, you got 12 points on the line for sponsoring the correct fighter, and it is worth noting that Ryu, Peach, Link, and Snake are all sponsorless. Snake being sponsorless, very curious considering that he did just win last week, and, you know, Link was one of the more successful fighters last season. In fact, 3 fighters on the left side of the bracket means that those of you who have sponsors that go out early, you know, you could see some value over there. Ooh, Gamey Katie gonna switch off of Rob, so now Rob is gonna be sponsorless here. Ooh, Medic, don't forget to use the exclamation point S, but we got another switch up here. And now Link will have a vote. But the first 3 fighters tonight going to be sponsorless, and Rosalina and Luma will also be sponsorless. That means that 4 fighters on the left side of the bracket will not have a sponsor. That means that, like I was saying, those of you whose sponsor goes out early, you can cheer for the left side of the bracket to potentially bracket bust and maybe make it a little bit more even based on predictions overall. The April Fool's prank with Snake winning? Well, we'll see if the egg is on Gamey Katie's face. But Rob will likely win because Gamey Katie did switch off of Rob. Okay, let me switch over to my management application here, and I will close up the sponsorships. Hopefully people are feeling pretty good about who you are backing in tonight's tournament, and we will get this show on the road. Let me hide this little prediction for now. And let me also pull up the volume for the game a little bit. As we get into round number 1 of 15 for the night, our first of 8 in the round of 16, we have Rob versus Ryu, both sponsorless tonight. If you believe that Rob gets the win, please type exclamation point predict space 1 or exclamation point P space 1 if you prefer the shorthand form. And then similarly, if you think Ryu wins, please type exclamation point predict space 2 in the chat. And making a prediction will get you an entry into the consolation prize raffle, and it will also get you 1 point. But you still want to be correct on this one. It will set you apart here in the early stages of Prize Smash number 63. And right now, it's just Pingu, Degaboo, and Prince Anime who are believing in Ryu. A little bit of an underdog at the moment, 70-30 split. All right. And that's 2 more votes for Rob. So now we got 12 votes in. Kiwi says, I'm an American undecided voter. I just vote for whatever other people pick. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. And Kiwi will vote with the masses on this one. We'll see if that pays off, or if those of you believing in Ryu will be rewarded for your faith. Man who has dedicated his whole life to martial arts versus small plastic toy. It's true, but does Rob the Robot have what it takes to take down Ryu? We'll have to find out. It looks like 12 will be the number that we're rolling forward with, so we'll aim for that in all future rounds. With that, we're going to close up the predictions for this match, and we are going to get underway. Where are we headed? And what items are we going to see? It's standard items now, no April Fool's items, so we got assist trophies, Pokeballs, Master Balls, and the Smash meter. Ooh, Ryu playing a little bit risky there. Gonna spin himself off the stage, but is able to recover anyways. Okay. So far seems relatively even. Ryu with a slight advantage, gets a nice combo off, actually hits Rob into the assist trophy. He doesn't grab it initially, does grab it, and then drops it again. These fire fists from, I don't know what I just said. The fire blast from Ryu are gonna be a little bit tough there, but Dylan the Armadillo, our sheriff buddy, gonna make his first appearance of the night. Actually do quite a bit of damage to Ryu there, but it's Rob taking most of the damage. Nice kick from Ryu, gonna do a lot of damage. And that Pokeball is gonna be grabbed by Ryu. It's Oshawott, but as long as Rob does not jump in Oshawott's path, then Oshawott will SD. And the spin from Ryu will take out Rob, and Rob does not lose Final Smash as a result. He actually has Final Smash available. He's gonna use it immediately. Is this laser going to land? Yep, Ryu just cannot actually evade that one, so we tie it up at 0% apiece. Ryu about to get his Final Smash as well. Rob's gonna throw the Pokeball, gets Ditto, so we're gonna have 2 Robs versus 1 Ryu, but Ryu's gonna have Final Smash, and there it is. If he chooses to use it, now would be an opportune time. Hopefully he doesn't get confused and think that Ditto Rob is the real Rob. Okay, and he does land it on real Rob, but Rob only at 60% damage, so he does not go down. And here's another martial artist here to fight up against Rob. We have Akira, Virtua Fighter, up against Rob alongside Ryu here, but now Rob at 83% at a bit of a disadvantage. And wow, the uppercut from Ryu in a very aggressive position. Now Rob trying to recover, he is able to do so, but the edge guard from Akira actually doing a lot there. Go-Goat for Ryu as well. Rob needs to be able to get back down without taking damage to Go-Goat or Ryu here. Okay, Ryu with actually a nice counter onto Rob there. Rob at 151%. He might get Final Smash for a second time if he can just hold out a little bit longer. One hit here, he might get this. There's an assist trophy. He's got Bomberman. Rob has Final Smash twice in one match. And is this enough to take out Ryu? It is indeed. So wow, we almost never see it, but Rob manages to pull off the win with 2 completely natural Final Smash gets throughout that course of the match. So very well maneuvered from Rob, and he will advance. Gamey Katie sweating bullets at the moment, but of course none of you sponsored Rob, so you'll have to watch that one as we go forward. But a lot of you, 9 of you in fact, alive for your perfect prediction streaks, and 3 of you alive with the pity prize, potentially, at least if you manage to go 0 for 15. But of course there's a lot of tournament left to go, and getting the first one wrong does not mean that you are ruled out from the grand prize overall. So on we go to match number 2. This time we've got Princess Peach up against the Ice Climbers. Now, Peach had an interesting showing last week in the April Fool's tournament. She didn't make it very far, but she made it further than some might have expected. Now she's up against, you know, a cute little duo here. Does she have what it takes with a defensive Final Smash to go up against these 2 powerhouses, whose Final Smash did get pretty improved as part of Ultimate? Kiwi says that they trust the Pilgrim Ice Climbers. I mean, it's kind of hard not to. They kind of have a trusting face. And now Hyperactive BS says big money, and of course now, as you can see by the gold border, Hyperactive BS the only one to have a sponsor in this fight. We do have it actually looks like 13 votes in, so that's great news. That's everybody, I believe, that we're expecting, plus 1. Wait, I can't math. That is 12, right? Okay, 12, not 13. So we got 12 votes in. That's what we're expecting. We'll roll forward with this. Ice Climbers, backed by Hyperactive BS. Peach, with no sponsors at all. We'll see if people are going to live to regret that, or if Ice Climbers can make Hyperactive BS proud. We are going to get started with match number 2. Peach versus Ice Climbers. Where are we headed? Oh, Peach feeling a little bit at home here. Slight home field advantage, although I guess she was never really on any of these planets. She was on Bowser's Starship the entire time, but... Ice Climbers with some really good early combo damage here. Peach struggling to get any moves in. But we've seen Peach come back from worse, and she's, of course, got her classic Hacha move. It's her daughter's timeshare. All right, here's the assist trophy for Ice Climbers, and it is Gray Fox. So now Peach gonna have to deal with a lot of units here, a lot of crowd control needed in order to do anything here. Gray Fox with an insane combo against Peach, and Peach will go down before having an opportunity to use that final smash to potentially recover some of that health. We are stage morphing away though, and oh, Peach manages to get the kill during the stage morph. So the Ice Climbers go down, but they're gonna avoid the sleep part, and Ice Climbers could steal these Peaches away from Peach so that she can't heal up at all from them. Although she is gonna be able to snack on one, the Ice Climbers gonna steal up the other one, but it is now the Ice Climbers 45 to 42 at the moment. Here's the Ice Climbers final smash. Not as defensive as Princess Peach's. And there's also an assist trophy, which is Rathalos. So the strongest assist trophy in the game makes an appearance for the Ice Climbers. And talk about a song of fire and ice. We've got the dragon and the Ice Climbers taking on the Princess of Toadstool, and she is gone. Absolutely no chance for Princess Peach in that second stock. She almost brought it back with the stage morph KO, but no, it was no good.
Challengers
Ooh,
approach.
Cypher! Hey, Cypher, thank you for the raid. Welcome in just in time for match number 3. Let me mark the winners here as Ice Climbers, but thank you so much for the raid. Oh, thank you already for giving me a shout out. I very much appreciate that. To my mods, I'm assuming that was Gigantic Pingu. Thank you so much, which I'm not following Cypher on this account. I will do so now. I definitely encourage you guys to follow Cypher. Welcome in. Also, welcome into Mr. Pistachio. Welcome, welcome. You guys are in for a treat tonight. I think we got Ice Climbers with that win in our second match of the night. We have 13 more matches left to go, and there's plenty of points, plenty of money to go around as well. Hyperactive BS leading the pack is the only one with a sponsor win, but 5 of you currently perfect on predictions, and Prince Anime, the only one 0 for 2 at the moment. We'll see how that holds through our third match, which is coming up here shortly. And for those of you who are new, I don't know that Cypher or Mr. Pistachio have actually played in Smash Tourney before, so welcome to the prediction phase, everybody. If you think that Link wins this matchup, please type !predict space 5 or P space 5 in the chat. Or if you think Terry wins this matchup, please type in a predict space 6 in the chat. Every time that you make a prediction, you will earn 1 point on the leaderboard, and every correct prediction will earn you an additional point, meaning you can get up to 2 points per round. Every prediction that you make, right or wrong, will also get you an entry into the consolation prize raffle at the end of the tournament, which means that you could still win $5. It might not be the grand prize, but you can definitely still win the overall prize if you manage to go very deep in your predictions tonight. What is Terry from? Great question. I'm pretty sure it's Street Fighter. Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury. Okay, see, I don't know anything. I'm just a commentator. But yeah, so I guess let me go over the rules real quick. Terry's from, thank you, Cypher. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know anything about these characters. I'm here to commentate the action. But before the tournament starts, which you guys missed out on, which if you're here at 7 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday, you'll have an opportunity to actually sponsor. You can sponsor a fighter that you think is going to win the tournament, and every match that they win will earn you additional points. Obviously, you guys don't have those points available to you, but there are only 12 points from sponsors, 30 possible from predictions. There's currently 26 points from predictions left in tonight's tournament, so you definitely could still win. There's definitely no doubt about it. It's definitely possible. We have a number of fighters that are sponsorless tonight, so stick with it. And like I said, you could still win the consolation prize even if the grand prize eludes you in tonight's tournament. And we have 14 votes in, which is great news. Commentator didn't do research. I never do the research. It was hard enough for me to learn the assist trophies, and I still don't even remember them all. Okay, so with that, we got 14 votes in. Hopefully everybody's feeling good about who you predicted in this one, and we will get started right away with match number 3. Thanks again for the raid, Cypher. Very much appreciated. Hope your stream went well. I don't know what you were playing, but I hope that you had a good time. Okay, we got Link versus Terry here on the Wind Waker map. So Link feeling at home. Another, well, sort of. I mean, it's not Toon Link, but it's close enough. It is blue males, says Kiwi. Yes, it is true. They are both blue males. All right, and so far, Link, not a great showing here. A toadstool jump from Terry and a nice kick from Terry as well, trying to edge guard. Link gonna bring it back. There's an assist trophy. Terry's got it. Chef Kawasaki. Okay, Link feeling at home because of reincarnation. It's true. All right, the chef gonna do a bit of damage here, and Link gonna heal up from the food actually, so not too bad. Gonna eat the popcorn as well. Now Link with the advantage over Terry after a bit of a rough start. Bomb is going to land, is going to blow up, do a little bit of damage to Terry here. There's another assist trophy on the stage. A nice spike from Terry, though, and a nice sliding punch from Terry, and that's enough to take out Link's first stock. Here's the assist trophy again. I'm not going to pick it up, though. Link might go for it. He's got it. It's Shovel Knight as we stage morph away. Okay, and now this is actually a bit of a rough spot for Terry. Shovel Knight's gonna get the job done, so we are all tied up. Link's about to get final smash. There's a Pokeball up top on the mast of the ship, the Crow's Nest. Link has final smash first. Will he use it when Terry's at 0%, or is he gonna try to save it for a minute? The Pokeball comes out. It's Xerneas. This is gonna power up Link for a little bit. This could be a great opportunity. He's gonna land the final smash, but it actually, or maybe he missed it. I'm not really sure. But no, Terry's gonna miss, so both fighters kind of whiff on their final smash, and we're kind of all even here as we're gonna stage morph back to the other ship from Wind Waker. Link and Terry both at 57%. This is about as close as it gets. Okay, and here we go. Terry with a nice combo. 82% on Link. Neither fighter going to get their final smash yet in this match. The assist trophy spawns in Link's hands, but he can't get onto the ship. He does manage to do so. Girahim, an unlikely ally for Link, is going to show up. Can he do enough damage to Terry to bring this back, though? Terry playing very elusively at the moment, trying to dodge Girahim. There's a nice hit onto Terry. Could this be it? Could Terry go down to the assist trophy? Link's trying to get it done. There's another assist trophy here. Link's not going to go for it. He's holding his bomb instead. Terry, one punch could get the job done. No, he can't do it. A nice block from Link. Link goes flying in the air, but it's not enough to get it done either. 120% on both fighters. Terry thinking about the assist trophy. He's got it at the last minute. Crystal as well. Now this time for Terry. Link has to be extremely careful here. A nice block, but is the return smash attack enough? No, it's not. Not enough for the killer. Oh, could we go to sudden death? Is it gonna happen? Can Link hold out? He can. We're going to sudden death in match number 3. Who's gonna get the first hit? Oh, Link blows up from his own bomb. No, Terry goes down first. Oh my gosh, a kamikaze play from Link. It pays off in the end. And Link is going to be going on to the quarterfinals. I thought it was over for Link. But no, he moves on. Link over Terry. What an impressive last second performance from Link. Got the job done, even if it was a little bit weird. We got 4 people still 3 for 3 tonight, and Prince Anime still 0 for 3. So 9 points is the leaderboard mark to catch at the moment. But of course, behind the 8 Ball and Jaguar also up there. Their sponsors just have not had a chance to show their stuff just yet. And also worth noting, you know, we got Mr. Pistachio and Cypher both getting that prediction correct. So they're on the leaderboard, 2 points each. And on we go to match number 4. We'll see if this one is as exciting as match number 3. This time we've got Pit versus Rosalina and Luma. If you think that Pit wins this one, please predict 7. If you think Rosalina and Luma somehow could potentially pull this one off, please type predict 8. Also, welcome in, Risto. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Those of you who are veterans of Season 1 of Smash Journey will know that Rosalina and Luma was the worst performing fighter in Season 1. Unless that changed at the end. Maybe I don't even remember myself. But Rosalina and Luma, I think, only got 1 match win in like 11 different tournaments. So Rosalina and Luma, definitely not the strongest fighter, but could show up tonight. Rosalina is a mother, so she wins no matter what. It absolutely could happen. It's a very close split here. 6-5 in favor of Pit at the moment. But we got a couple extra votes in, and of course, Rosalina and Luma is sponsorless if that changes your vote one way or the other, but Jaguar has the Pit sponsor, so there are 5 points on the line for Jaguar in this one, maybe looking to take down another tournament of his own. All right, and now we got 13 votes in, potentially looking for maybe 14 or so based on last round. So if you're still out there straggling, have not yet made your prediction, you got plenty of time to do so. And there we go, Degaboo with that vote. I think that is everybody. We got 15 votes in. I think we're good to move forward. Hopefully everybody feels good about their predictions at the moment. You know what? Rosalina has a lot more supporters than I would have guessed going into this tournament, yet no sponsors. So we're going to close up the predictions for match number 4, and we're going to see who wins in this matchup between Pit and Rosalina and Luma. Where are we headed? We've had home field advantage for one of our fighters in the last 2 rounds. This time, I don't know that I would count this for Rosalina and Luma. We already saw the Super Mario Galaxy stage. But lots of coins to collect here. Rosalina gonna be the one to do all the damage to get things started. Pit playing extremely defensively, kind of focusing on maybe getting coins rather than actually going for attacks, but finally gets a little bit of damage done to Rosalina and Luma. The Luma is very far away from Rosalina at the moment, not really in a position to help. Pit does not really seem to know how to maneuver this map, if we're being honest. There's a Pokeball down below, which Pit is thinking about grabbing. No, he's not going to get it. The Luma's going to actually hit him out of the way, which will give Rosalina the opportunity to grab the Pokeball, which is Snorlax, which is going to completely whiff, as it always does. But gotta be a little bit careful. Stage is going to start moving. The assist trophy is going to go down, but now Rosalina has invincibility, but it won't matter if she goes down to the stage. She manages to catch up just in time. More coins to be collected here. Pit is gonna hit 100 as well. So he's powered up. Up against Rosalina here. Rosalina is actually gonna go down first. So Pit, with a good comeback there, despite Rosalina's early showing, Pit will go 2 stock currently over Rosalina's 1 stock. Go-Goat, which I believe was for Pit. We'll see if Go-Goat's going to do anything. Probably not too much, although Pit bringing this one back maybe could be a 2 stock, in fact, in favor of Pit. Here's a Pokeball. It's just Eevee for Rosalina, so not the greatest Pokemon, but that tackle did do a little bit of damage to Pit. It could have been worse. The Luma is going to go down, so Rosalina all on her own. She's got Final Smash available now. Will she choose to use it, or is she going to lose it? Pit also very close to Final Smash. Now would be a great opportunity for Rosalina to take it out, but no, Pit gonna use the Final Smash off screen. Is this enough to take out Rosalina? You gotta be careful with jumping, but what she dodges it. She dodged the Final Smash from Pit. Will she use her own? It's ticking down. You gotta use it or you're gonna lose it. Luma goes down again. The Metroid, not enough to actually take Pit out of the match, but 150% on Pit. Rosalina does not use her Final Smash in the end. Pokeball for Pit. It's Fletchling, one of the least useful ones. Luma gonna go down one more time. That's 3 times in one match that Luma bites the dust. Can Rosalina hold her own? Can she somehow maybe take this to sudden death? She cannot. Pit will get the win, as many of you did expect in this one. Rosalina just not enough to bring this one home. So Pit will get that win. Where does that leave our leaderboard, you may ask? We have 3 people, 4 for 4 through the first 4 matches of our tournament. And of course, Prince Anime got that one right. So no loser prize to be given out tonight, but we could still have a perfect prediction prize, perfect precision prize, if Jaguar Medic or Hyperactive ES can go the distance with their fighters. Currently 11 points is the top mark, but there's a lot of games left to be played as we roll on to match number 5. Match number 5 is Samus versus Banjo and Kazooie. If you think Samus wins this matchup, please predict 9. If you think that Banjo and Kazooie win, please predict 10. Also worth noting that Gigantic Pingu did say someday I hope to have a little Luma of my own that I can chuck around like that. I hope that you would be a little bit more considerate and caring than Rosalina was in that particular matchup. Currently, Banjo-Kazooie with a significant lead, and this is the first time tonight that we have a sponsor v sponsor matchup, if I'm not mistaken. Unless we had one for match number 3, which we may have. I maybe wasn't paying attention. But we at least have Prince Anime versus Soul XOXO in our match number 5. Prince Anime backing Samus, Soul XOXO backing Banjo and Kazooie. Currently 13 votes in, looking for 1 or 2 more, so make sure to get those predictions in if you have not done so already. Banjo making his, I think it's his first appearance of Season 2. Can he take down Samus? Samus was a very, very strong fighter in Season 1 and has proven to be strong in Season 2 as well. Hyperactive BS, make sure to use 1 exclamation point. There you go. Gamey Katie waffling back and forth between Samus and Banjo and Kazooie. Got 14 votes in. Looks like we're maybe waiting on behind the 8 ball, so I'll give a second or two for that vote to come in. And then we'll get underway with match number 5. He's got Wonder Wing. He's got Wonder Wing. All right. Well, I feel like we've got enough time has passed. Hopefully Behind the 8 Ball can check back in shortly. Otherwise, we're going to close up the predictions for match number 5, and we are going to get underway. Samus and Banjo and Kazooie, where are we headed? Could we go to Spiral Mountain? Could we go to Norfair, Brinstar? Any of these maps could be kind of fun. Keep the home field advantage going. Nope, we're on a Fire Emblem map. One of many. Okay, so honestly, both fighters going to use their ranged bombs, it seems, their grenades and bomb eggs to fight. Actually, that's Banjo's only move. They're only using the grenade eggs, and that is it, really. And yet, there we go. A nice move from Banjo and Kazooie. Going to do a bit of damage to Samus here. All right, assist trophy should either fighter choose to go for it. Now Banjo and Kazooie starting to run away with this, and they're going to throw Samus out of the blast zone as we got Riki as his first appearance of the night, going to actually power up both fighters. Samus jumping off the stage during stage morph, but she's able to hold on. More bomb eggs for Banjo and Kazooie, but they're in a great spot right now. Both fighters about equal on their final smash meter as well, but of course Banjo has an entire stock advantage over Samus. Assist trophy over on the left side. Samus actually opts not to go for the assist trophy. Will she pay for this? Will she grab it? She will grab it in the end. Does not have an opportunity to put it down, and Banjo with the 2-stock. I agree, the song is so good. Gerudo Valley, very good song, but we don't get to hear much of it because Banjo's going to get a 2-stock over Samus in this one. Banjo and Kazooie will move on a very, very strong showing from them. Great news for Soul. And of course, now we have 2 people that are alive for the 5 of 5 precision prize at the moment. It's Jaguar and Medic. Medic, of course, back from a long hiatus from Smash Tourney. So very impressive return showing here. And 13 is currently the points to chase. Jericho Valley, exactly. Medic did win that one, or so it would seem. Okay, on we go. That was a very dominant performance from Banjo-Kazooie. Definitely one to watch for as we move throughout this tournament. As we go into match number 6, this time we've got the defending champion Snake up against Joker. And I know we've got sponsors for both of these folks. Gamey Katie backing Snake. Who is our Joker sponsor is the question. Immediately early, we got Snake with a lot of votes. And there we go. Gigantic Pingu is our Joker backer. He is a classic Joker. Pingy did sponsor Joker, so we got Gamey Katie versus Gigantic Pingu, a classic rivalry, one that we've seen many times before, and I'm sure we'll see many times moving forward. Can Snake do it? Snake is in his default palette, though, which normally Snake wins when he's palette 7. Tonight he's palette 1, up against Joker palette 1. Joker has to win this. He's Joker. He's Joker for crying out loud. He's got to win. And we got 14 votes in, and it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Potentially waiting for one more out there. If we roll forward for 15, I'll give you guys a little bit of extra time to figure that out just in case. And that was Hyperactive BS. So with that, I believe we can move forward with match number 6. Hopefully this one is maybe a little closer than the last one. Close up these predictions and let's see who's got it. Can Snake win again? Or is Joker going to take Snake down a notch? Okay, Pokemon stage. Snake with a great early double move to do 26% damage very quickly to Joker. In fact, 57% to Joker. Snake with a very strong showing, and oh man, that Snake actually gets hurt from his own mine there. Gonna put another mine down, but we'll see if Joker even ends up getting over there at any point soon. Joker now starting to bring this match back. It is no longer as one-sided as it began. Pokeball over there. Joker could grab it. He's got it first. It's Genesect! And of course, these fighters love playing in the little pit. Snake can't recover! Joker is going to prevent the Snake recovery on that one, so not a good showing. And of course, he's playing in a pit again. This time he is able to recover, but it's very, very risky. Snake gonna use the rocket launcher to take out Joker. Perfectly timed, perfectly played from Snake. That was exactly what he needed. Goldene for Joker from the Pokeball, so maybe the RNG not on his side in this match. We'll find out shortly. Both fighters getting close to their final smash, and it is tied 1 stock apiece. It's very, very close. This can go either way. There's the assist trophy. It falls into Joker's hands. We got Color TV Game 15, not Pong. And Pong actually, Color TV Game 15 doing a lot of damage to Snake as well, but Joker's gonna be the first one to get Final Smash. Will he use it, or will he let it lapse like Rosalina did? Whoa, Snake trying to block it, but you can't block that, buddy. So Joker gonna get the Final Smash off. Is this enough to take out Snake's second stock? No, not even close. Abra does come out for Joker as well, but Snake gonna get Final Smash very shortly here. Snake will have an opportunity to close this match out where Joker could not. He's gonna use the Final Smash in the air. The missiles, the rockets gonna come and do a lot of damage to Joker. The shield break, and the rockets will close this out. Snake will win. Oh, that one all boils down to the great play during the first stage where Snake manages to pull that one back into his favor ever so slightly, and unfortunately the Goldene for Joker just wasn't enough to cut it, so Snake will move on into the quarterfinals to take on Banjo and Kazooie. So that'll be an exciting one. And we do have 6 for 6. I was saying before the tournament, 8 for 8 is very impressive if you can start that way. And it makes 15 for 15 very, very achievable. So right now, Jaguar and Medic competing for that first place spot. But it is worth noting that both, Gaming Katie, Soul, and Hyperactive BS are right on their heels with all these sponsor wins from them. So keep watching the leaderboard. We got 2 more matches in our first round before we wrap around and start giving out some more sponsor points. Starting with match number 7, we got Hero versus Steve, or Alex, I guess in this case. Hero in his 8 form, and Alex in her blue outfit. If you think that Hero wins, please predict 13. If you think that Alex wins, predict 14. Oh, I'm out, says Pingu. Oh, I'm out. It is a Minecraft's world. Minecraft's world. Ooh, familiar territory cheering on the insta-kill. We could see it happen. It could happen. And of course, we do have another sponsor v sponsor matchup in this one. We got familiar territory backing Hero, and we've got behind the 8 ball backing Alex. So maybe this one could get interesting. I don't know if we've seen this Alex skin before. We'll have to see if she has what it takes. We did see Hero 8 earlier in this season even. So we'll see how far they can run this gauntlet. And of course, we have our 15 votes in, and I'll give you guys a little bit extra time in case you want to switch it up, which it looks like at least Medic wanted to do. Put this one 9-6 in favor of Hero at the moment. Okay, match number 7. Predictions are closed. And let's see, where are we headed? And how will these heroes fare against each other? Ooh, Mario Maker stage. Very fun. We don't see this one too often. I feel like, you know, a map that's focused on building feels like Alex should have some kind of advantage here. Although... okay, I guess Alex just didn't want to fight. So Alex loses her first stock by walking off the edge and doesn't even try to recover. So we are going to stage morph away. Hero now with an extreme advantage over Alex. 60% damage on Alex. She's got to bring this back in some kind of insane, miraculous fashion. Gonna need items, gonna need diamond weapons, gonna need Smash is gonna need everything. The Flint and Steel gonna do a little bit of damage. Here's her first item attempt. It's Knuckle Joe, and Hero is able to recover, but he's actually jumping off the stage. Can he even recover? He barely was able to recover that one. The Elytra enough for Alex to recover as well, but Knuckle Joe gonna do an uppercut on a Hero, and now Hero's starting to take a bit of damage. It's not out of the question for Alex to pull off a comeback here. Okay, but here's the Pokeball. Hero could grab it if he wants it. He's thinking about it. Alex gonna take this opportunity to mine the Pokeball. Is gonna bounce because of the wind. But the minecart gonna bring this back. Alex running over to the Pokeball. She wants it. She wants it. She's got it. What is it? It's Obama Snow. Get those Obama Snow emotes in the chat. But will Obama Snow be effective for Alex? It's not looking like it right now. Hero's gotta be, oh, almost blocks him from the recovery. That was such a good play from Alex, but it wasn't enough. Assist trophy is available. Hero has final smash. Alex has assist trophy. It's Rodon. Rodon's gonna take out Hero. Hero had final smash, loses it immediately, but now a super strong assist trophy for Alex, and Hero's got the Pokeball. It's Zoroark. Alex has final smash. She's not gonna have an opportunity to use it. Zoroark gonna do so much damage. And that's gonna bounce Alex out of the blast zone, and Hero managed to pull that one off, but it was way closer than it had any right to be at the end. Alex, with just an insane misplay in the first couple seconds of our first stage, will give Hero the room that he needs to get that win. So with that, we still got 7 for 7 from Jaguar and Medic, so we're chasing 17, and of course 2 more of you with 15 points. Very impressive stuff. And unfortunately for Behind the 8 Ball, Alex will go down a little bit early there. But now it's starting to look pretty competitive between Jaguar and Medic. We'll have to see how far they can go in tonight's tournament. All right, on to the last match of our round of 16. Who is it? It's Ike versus Bowser Jr. And of course, Kiwi ready to go with that Ike prediction. Kiwi gonna be the one to sponsor Ike in this one. I'm pretty sure Bowser Jr. has a sponsor as well. We'll see if they show themselves. And there we go, Dagaboo with that Bowser Jr. sponsor, looking to take down what is truly a titan of Smash Tourney in Ike. We've seen Ike go very far into tournaments. Ike has won a lot of tournaments. Ike has even won back-to-back tournaments in the past, but it's Ike up against Bowser Jr. Maybe a true underdog story here. Can Bowser Jr. do what others have failed to do in the past and take down Ike in the round of 16? I may be trying to curse Ike. Oh, Ike actually has 2 sponsors. We got Thermal Pollution as well. I don't have to do any cursing of Ike because Thermal Pollution, sponsor of Ike, will do just enough cursing as it is. Typically, the round 1 sponsor goes out for Thermal Pollution, although I will say, not lately. Thermal Pollution has had a hot streak recently. Can that continue tonight? Kiwi and Thermal up against Dagaboo. And we got 14 votes in, potentially looking for one more. So if you're still out there, you're still wondering, you're still thinking, get that vote in. Like I said, you'll still have an opportunity to win our consolation prize at the end of the night, if you are so lucky to do so. All right, looks like we may roll forward with 14 votes, and that's completely okay. Although, let me actually just make sure. I think it's Hyperactive BS that we're waiting for, and I know Hyperactive BS is in a game. So, Hyperactive BS, if you have a second and you want to drop your prediction, make sure to do so now. You're in 3rd place technically, so I don't want you to lose out if you want to have an opportunity to win tonight. Otherwise, we will move forward because we can't wait forever. Alrighty, there we go. Hyperactive BS gets it in. I was just about to close it. Predictions are closed. And here we go with the last match of our first round. Before we get into our quarterfinals, who will be joining these other 7 fighters?
2, 1, go!
Will it be Ike or will it be Bowser Jr.? A nice start for Bowser Jr. He gets the first hit. Does not happen too often. But of course, this is an interesting stage because we have our narrow vertical pits. Or I should say narrow and deep, which is very dangerous for our fighters, although Ike playing this blast zone and edge of the stage very beautifully. All right, and of course we got a Pokeball for Ike, and it's Alolan Vulpix, which actually doing a lot to Bowser Jr. there. Bowser Jr., after a strong initial showing, has started to fall off a little bit in this one. 113% on Bowser Jr. already, and wow, thankfully Bowser Jr. able to block off the up smash from Ike in that one, but of course playing on the side of the stage is so dangerous, and now you see why Ike goes down on low percentage, and now it's Bowser Jr. with the advantage as we are going to stage morph away. Okay, this is not quite as dangerous of a stage as the last one for either of these guys, but Bowser Jr. very close to Final Smash. Can he get Ike into kill range? There's a Master Ball over on the right side. Bowser Jr. is gonna walk over and pick it up. It's one of the Tapus. No one actually knows which Tapu this is. I'm gonna say this one is Tapu Bulu. I don't know if that's true. Bowser Jr. gonna use the Final Smash immediately before Ike can, and Bowser Jr. somehow pulls off a 2-stock. Oh my god, what a crazy, very quick turnaround for Bowser Jr. after being down to 112% in the first stock to Ike's 30%. It's going to be Bowser Jr. moving on in that one. So that's great news for those of you that predicted the underdog in that play. And of course, now we've got both Jaguar and Medic fall short of 8 for 8. So no perfect precision prizes to be given out tonight. But that means that first place is ripe for the taking. Tapu Koko. Did I get that one right? Tapu Koko. Okay, no, I said Tapu Bulu. Nobody knows. Nobody actually knows. Everybody has to Google it, and if you say that you didn't Google that, you lied. You guys lied. So no 8 for 8, but Hyperactive BS does manage to move 1 point closer to the lead, and Gamey Kitty and Degaboo very close behind. Degaboo, of course, jumping into 4th place with that Bowser Jr. win. As we move on in tonight's tournament now into the quarterfinals, we got 4 quarterfinal matchups of some very intense fighters tonight. We got Rob versus Ice Climbers to start things off in our quarterfinals, so make sure to drop those predictions. If you think that Rob wins, please predict 1. If you think Ice Climbers win, please predict 4. We got extra points on the line, although Rob does not have a sponsor. The Ice Climbers do have a sponsor, which I believe is Hyperactive BS, if I'm not mistaken, although I could be wrong. But I do believe that we have 1 sponsor on Ice Climbers, no sponsors on Rob, and we already have 14 votes in, so you guys are locked in, and you want the money, you want to see the action, and I love to see it. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Can the Ice Climbers pull this off? They are looking like a pretty significant underdog in this matchup. 15 votes in already, and Ice Climbers at a 2-to-1 disadvantage compared to Rob. We'll see if the Ice Climbers can manage to pull off this upset. We're going to close the predictions because we got 15, baby. Very fast. Thank you all for staying engaged. I very much appreciate that. As we go into match number 9. Kick this tin can. Robot Supremacy. Wow, we got very passionate supporters on both sides of this matchup. This is not a good stage for Ice Climbers. One Ice Climber falling into the rapids could be absolutely devastating for the other Ice Climber for one reason or another, either limiting their recovery or just killing them outright. But so far, Ice Climbers have done all the damage to Rob, who's playing completely passively, kind of forgetting that this is actually a fighting game. Okay, another hit from Ice Climbers. They probably could have gone for the up smash there to do maximum damage, but Rob going for the assist trophy, and he's got Shadow the Hedgehog. So Shadow gonna make his first appearance of the night, slow down the Ice Climbers, but the slow only matters if Rob can do anything. Rob is not gonna even go for them while they're frozen in time. Rob, what are you doing? Rob still has yet to hit them a single time, and he has lasers and spinning tops and everything, and he's gone! His first stock is gone! Ice Climbers take down Rob's entire stock over the course of a minute, and he still has yet to do any damage. Finally, a punch from Rob. Gonna do something. As we have a Pokeball for the Ice Climbers, and they're gonna grab it. It's Staryu. So Staryu for the Ice Climbers, and we've got Isaac as well. And Rob's got Final Smash, but this Final Smash is not going to do anything because the Ice Climbers are at 7% damage. The laser's not even going to connect. This is absolutely catastrophic for Rob, who's going to get hit by Isaac's fist. And he's probably going to have to survive a move as well, but can he do so? He can. He manages to jump over the move, but the Ice Climbers...
with Starman are gonna take out Rob in another 2-stock victory. So Hyperactive BS was right, and kicking the tin can was the perfect way to describe that, because the Ice Climbers absolutely dumpstered Rob in that particular matchup. So Hyperactive BS will jump into the first slot now with 22 points. The Ice Climber sponsor. It's now up to Jaguar and Medic to catch him and keep up with that precision score. 3 people tied with 7 of 9 at the moment. It has been a minute since we've had such a competitive leaderboard. But on we go to match number 10. Second quarterfinal matchup, and to determine who takes on the Ice Climbers in the semifinals, we have Link versus Pit. If you think Link wins, please predict 5. If you think that Pit wins, please predict 7. All right, get those votes in. We got 9 votes in. 5 for Link, who did have a sudden death comeback, so don't forget that. Had a sudden death comeback for Link. Does he have what it takes to win in the quarterfinals up against Pit? Of course, Pit did take on the weakest fighter in the roster, and Rosalina and Luma managed to pull out a win. Does that mean anything? I'm not sure. But Medic with that Link sponsor, and we also have Jaguar with the Pit sponsor. 2 fighters back here. And now we got 14 votes in. It looks like Degaboo will be the tie-breaking vote if he chooses to throw his vote into this matchup. And if so, I wonder who Degaboo will vote for. Will it be Link? Will it be Pit? Or will we stick with a 50-50 split? There we go. We got predict 5. Degaboo going to back Link, and we have 15 votes in. It is about as close as we can get, folks. We have our 10th match underway with predictions closed right now. All right, here we go. Classic stage, just a battlefield stage. So very simple for both fighters here. Both archers potentially going to use their arrows to their advantage. We'll see if that happens. All right, nice up smash from Link there. And actually, Link's starting to do a lot of the damage early. Pit's going to have to make something happen. Bring this one back within his grasp. He's being comboed down by Link. The up B aggressively from Link to do a lot of damage as well. The bomb going to miss. The boomerang is going to actually connect on the way back. The bomb going to hit both fighters, but of course that's dangerous for Pit now at 117%. But we know what happened the last time somebody was at 170% to 34. And now we got Ditto Lynx versus Pit. Can Pit hold his own against 2 Lynx? Link's going to get the Pokeball. This time it's a Bomb of Snow again. And the up smash from Link and actually get the job done against Link for this, or against Pit for this stock, for this first stock anyways. Ditto's gonna leave, so it's back to a 1v1 here. Pit missed the final smash last time. Alucard though. Alucard for Link while the final smash from Pit comes out. So he does lose his life, but he's got a great assist trophy for the second stock. Link gonna do some damage early here. Alucard is just a platform above Pit, so it's gonna not connect on that one. Alucard actually gonna drop off the stage. Pit's gotta be careful though. 66% to Link's 25. Link has final smash. I think Pit's within KO range. They gotta be careful. Link is gonna, oh wow, whoa! Pit is gone. Pit is deleted from the game. Not even time to process Pit leaving the stage. That's how fast Pit died. And Link will move on to the semifinals to take on the Ice Climbers, and that is going to put Medic now tied for first place with Hyperactive BS. Jaguar 1 point behind, staying with those 7 predictions, unfortunately. Okay, so with that, 24 points is the number to hit. That's what we want in order to get a win. As we go on to the last third of our tournament here, we got 2 quarterfinal matches left to go. We got our first of these 2, which is Banjo and Kazooie versus Snake. Both of these, I believe, were 2 stocks, no? Or if Snake wasn't a 2 stock, it was pretty strong. Either way, up against Joker. Oh, actually, it wasn't a 2 stock because Snake saved that one with the quick kill on Joker before. We stage morphed, so it's Banjo-Kazooie with a very strong round 1 showing. Can he keep it up, or can they keep it up against Snake, our defending champion? Soul XOXO up against Gamey Katie in terms of our sponsor matchup for this one. 10 votes in. Currently, mostly in favor of Banjo and Kazooie, and for good reason. They had a great first match. Gamey Katie needs this. Gamey Katie needs this. Needs the Snake win. Although it's pretty rare for us to see a back-to-back fighter win, let alone a back-to-back tournament winner, for viewers at least. All right, 14 votes in. Looking for one more. I think we're waiting on Hyperactive BS again, so feel free to drop that prediction if you have a second. There we go. 16 votes in. We got a 16th vote. Who's our new joiner? Priyao. Welcome in, Priyao. Happy to have you here. It's been a minute. All right, so with that, let's close up the predictions for match number 11, and let's see how this one goes. Can Snake get another semifinal appearance as we head to Lumio City again? Shout out Pokemon ZA, just like we did last week. All right. Nice moves from Banjo and Kazooie early here. They're charging up the smash, and okay, not enough to break the shield, but that was looking a bit risky. There's a mine. It's not going to hit Banjo and Kazooie, so they do well to keep their distance from that mine. Again, using their eggs to their favor at the moment. All right. Oh, Snake he thinks that's his grenade, but it's actually Banjo and Kazooie's grenade. And it blows him up. So Dr. Wily for Snake, though, this is a great assist trophy. This is going to do a lot of damage to Banjo and Kazooie. They have a lot of time now that they have to spend dodging Dr. Wily, if they even can. But the assist trophy may do all of the work where Snake doesn't even need to do anything. All right, Banjo does have an assist trophy. It's Rathalos! So another great assist trophy. So Dr. Wily is able to do quite a lot, though. But here we go. Rathalos trying to do its job to take out Snake or do something to Snake here as we're getting ready to stage more. Banjo is the one to actually take the damage here. And Snake, somehow on this tiny platform, is avoiding Rathalos. And there we go. Multiple fireballs from Rathalos. Still not enough. And the dive bomb on the belly from Rathalos, still not enough to take out Snake. Snake, his final smash is used to survive the end of Rathalos here. Banjo and Kazooie gonna lose their final smash as well. Really, really well played from Snake, but Snake goes flying off the stage. So we do have Isaac, though. Isaac is in play. I'm imagining that's for Banjo and Kazooie, and yes, it's gonna try to carry Snake off, and the move's gonna miss. Can Snake recover this? No! Snake cannot recover! Banjo and Kazooie managed to break his recovery, and they will move on. Wow, what a game from Banjo and Kazooie. It looked so bad for them, but again, they managed to bring that one in a very impressive showing. So 9 for 11 for both Medic and Hyperactive BS. 26 points now, the value that you guys are chasing. Very impressive and competitive match so far for these two people. And on we go to match number 12. We've got Hero versus Bowser Jr. to determine who will take on Banjo and Kazooie in the semifinals. Will it be Hero? If you think it'll be Hero, please predict 13. If you think it'll be Bowser Jr., please predict 16. Get those votes in. We'll go when we have about 15 or 16 votes. There are only four matches left, and then we'll award some prizes to both the winner of the tournament and a consolation prize to those of you who stuck with us all the way through. Gigantic Pingu, are you out? Gigantic Pingu is so out. But no, Gigantic Pingu's been sticking around. I think Pingu's been predicting. Oh, I see. You're replying to as, you know what message. I'm back in, baby! That's what you love to hear from Gigantic Pingu. Who will Gigantic Pingu back? Oh, he's backing Hero already. And we got 13 votes in. Looking for maybe 2 or 3 more. Of course, another sponsor matchup. This time it is Familiar Territory up against Dagoboo. This is going to affect the top of the leaderboard pretty significantly, I think. between these two. They need the sponsor point boost. Will they get it? Who will get it between these two? All right, 14 votes in. Looking for maybe one more. And then we'll go. I don't know who we're waiting for off the top of my head. Oh, Risto. There we go. All right, we got 15 votes in. I don't know if you want to drop your vote or not, Prial. But if you want to be included, make sure to do so. And then I'll roll us forward. Prial. All right, Prial is probably a little bit busy plating up right now. Probably can't do too much, and that's okay. We'll move forward. Also, shout out Prial for getting me set up with the pour over coffee setup. Very fun, very good. All right, here we go. Closed predictions for this match, and away we go for match number 12. We got Hero versus Bowser Jr. All right, Star Fox stage. Okay, and so far, they're playing very agile. Lots of jumping, not a lot of attacking. Playing both with agility and defense here. But Hero has yet to take any damage. Actually, a big hit on Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. now at 54%. Hero charging up some more magic. And here we go. Bowser Jr. finally gets a couple licks in. Snooze. Hero's in snooze mode. But he manages to block Bowser Jr.'s attack there, and the lightning gonna miss. But there is an assist trophy over on the right side of the ship if either one of them wants to go for it. A nice move by Hero to buy him space. And here we go, Black Knight. Great assist trophy to get. 35% damage at least per hit, and this is well within KO range for Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. has to dodge this Black Knight attack. Hero actually going to do the job for him and hit Bowser Jr. out of the way. Here we go, Black Knight going to teleport back, but Bowser Jr. cannot evade that time. Assist trophy in a very precarious spot on the ship, but it's going to, oh, we're going to Electroplankton. But the assist trophy going to disappear as we do have Keldeo! Another great assist trophy. Bad news for Bowser Jr. He's going to buy some time for himself by using the final smash right now. And that will actually take out Hero, but Keldeo is going to take out Bowser Jr. Not the best final smash to avoid damage, unfortunately, for Bowser Jr. So, Hero will move on. Bowser Jr. will fall in the quarterfinals. It will now be Hero versus Banjo and Kazooie in the semis. We got 3 matches left, 2 semifinals and a finals. Who will we see in our final matchup? Right now, it is Medic as the exclusive first place leader through our first 12 matches, and still has his sponsor in the pool. And we're about to see if Link can bring it home and finish this one for Medic, or how this is going to go, or if Hyperactive BS is going to get the leg up. Because for our first semi-final matchup, we do have Medic versus Hyperactive. We have Ice Climbers versus Link. If you think that Ice Climbers win this matchup, please predict 4. If you think Link wins this matchup, please predict 5. Ooh, Ice Climbers with so many early votes here, and yet Link pulls it back. Just needed to buy a little bit of time for himself, and he does get a few votes under his belt here. Lots of people believing in the Ice Climbers, though. You'll love to see it, and now it's actually evening up. It is evening up, and we got our 13 votes in, looking for 2 more, and then we'll send it. My boy, his many belts, his many belts. We'll see if it works for him. Okay, still 13 votes this time. Kiwi's gonna throw support behind the Ice Climbers. Can they do it? Here we go, 14 votes in. And now Ice Climbers with the 9-5 advantage, but it is Hyperactive versus Medic. Medic with their first return in many weeks. Actually, I think it's Medic's first game of Season 2 up against Hyperactive BS. Very exciting stuff, and here we go. We got our 15th vote from Jaguar. Can Link win it for Medic, or are Ice Climbers going to bring this one home for Hyperactive BS? There's only one way to find out. Who will be in the finals? Predictions are closed. Here we go. Where are we headed? I feel like we're going to get Summit. No, we're getting Windy Hill Zone. Okay. All right, and we've seen both fighters have a pretty good showing, although Ice Climbers have been pretty dominant in this tournament so far. Can they keep it up? 16% apiece. Ice Climbers not letting Link get close, which is exactly what Link does not want to happen. Okay, Ice Climbers now 58%. They're starting to run away with it. Oh, perfect double block from Link, which allows him to get Riki. How will this work? Well, this does affect both fighters. Okay, but it's going to try to put them to sleep, but the Ice Climbers are well out of range. All right, now the Ice Climbers, it's been a minute since they've actually done anything. Actually, they both get healed. But Ice Climbers goes down to 18% from the Riki heal. So Ice Climbers in a favorable spot right now. Can they keep this advantage? Can they press their advantage? There's a Pokeball. Link's got it. It's Genesect, who we saw earlier. Genesect lasts a long time, but the Ice Climbers have a great stage to avoid Genesect with. Can they do it? All right, Blue Ice Climber does not have his pink friend. Nana and Poo-Poo, they were separated temporarily, but they managed to pull it off and get back together. Can Link recover? He can, and we have Dr. Wright, who's gonna miss, as he always does with his Sim City building. Okay, but now, Poo-Poo and Nano, and whatever their names are, getting very low. Link has Final Smash. It's gonna land on the pink Ice Climber, but it's the blue Ice Climber that matters. So technically a whiff of the Final Smash, although it's not a great spot for blue Ice Climber to be in either. There is an assist trophy, but here we go. Ice Climber has Final Smash. He's gonna use it. He doesn't need Nana. He does not need Nana. But this is not great positioning because Link dies to the Pterodactyl. So Ice Climber, all on his lonesome, manages to pull off the first stock. And there we go. We are all tied up. One stock apiece, 0% each. Knuckle Joe here for Link as well. It all comes down to Windy Hill Zone. All right, Nana has to be really careful. And here we go. Pokeball is available. The Ice Climbers drop it, and they give it to Link. He gets Oshawott, but Oshawott not gonna matter. He's not gonna get a kill anyway. Now the Ice Climbers juggling Link. Link's gonna return the juggle. We are tied. It is about 50% apiece. Link with a couple good moves on the blue Ice Climber. Assist trophy. The Ice Climbers need this. They need an item. They need to get back in this. And the side smash, not enough to get the kill, but it's getting closer. Here we go, Link's best ally. He's got Midna, but can Ice Climbers bring it to sudden death? Can Midna throw them away? Not in time. Here we are, sudden death. Oh, the Ice Climbers go up top, and they drop down, and they use their up smash to get the job done. It is crazy positioning from the Ice Climbers, but they will advance to the finals. Woo! What a sudden death matchup that was. Ice Climbers move on. And Hyperactive BS 3 points ahead of the competition. And now it all comes down to our second semifinal matchup. Can Soul in Familiar Territory catch Hyperactive BS? They need a lot of points. They're far behind Hyperactive BS right now. 6 points behind and only 2 matches to go to make those points back. Okay, and here we go. On to our second semifinal. Who takes on the Ice Climbers? We have Banjo. We have Hero. Predict 10 for Banjo. Predict 13 for Hero. Who wins this one? Banjo and Kazooie have been dominant in this tournament so far. Can they keep it going? We got Soul backing Banjo. We got Familiar Territory backing Hero. This one is going to be close, folks. And somebody is going to be taking on Hyperactive BS for that top spot. But they're going to need to win both of these matches to have a chance. Unless Hyperactive BS doesn't show up. But here we go. Hyperactive BS going with that Banjo prediction. This is going to obviously net him a couple points one way or another because he made a prediction. That's 1 point. 6 point deficit, though, to start this match. For Soul and Familiar Territory. Who can catch Hyperactive BS, if anyone? All right, 13 votes in, looking for maybe 2 more. Make sure to get those predictions in. It all comes down to this. Even if you're not one of the people that I've been mentioning at the top spot in the leaderboard, that's totally okay. You can still win the consolation prize raffle at the end. You just got to be here. That's all it takes. But one of these people are going to end up winning $5, probably between Familiar Territory, Soul, and Hyperactive BS, but it all comes down to these last 2 matches to determine who that will be. All right, 13 votes in. Still looking for 2 more. If not, I'll give you guys maybe 10 or 15 more seconds, and then we'll roll forward with our 13 total. But make sure to get those votes in. All right, we're going to roll forward with 13. Hopefully it's nobody in the top that did not vote in this one. Predictions are closed, and our second semifinal of the night is underway. Here we go. We got Banjo and Kazooie versus Hero. Where are we headed? Okay, Spirit Tracks. Neutral stage for these two. A nice charged smash attack, though, from Hero. Going to do 25% to Banjo and Kazooie early. They're actually not going to take train track damage because they land on the very front edge of the locomotive. Okay, Banjo and Kazooie, this is not ending up to be a great stage for them positionally, but Hero's going to take some track damage. Moltres, a completely useless legendary Pokemon, makes his appearance for Banjo and Kazooie. And now it's really this is Hero's show. He's got Banjo and Kazooie to 114%, and he puts them to sleep, and he's charging up the smash attack, and they're gone. Oh my gosh, a horrible start for Banjo and Kazooie. They gotta bring this back. They need a good stage. Here we go, assist trophy. Phosphora for Banjo and Kazooie. This could do some damage to Hero, but will it be enough? This stage actually playing in Hero's favor at the moment as he's dodging a lot of Phosphora's attacks. And she's gone, but she did do a lot of damage to Hero in that assist trophy usage. Here's Banjo and Kazooie's final smash. They have it if they want it. Springman available for Hero as well, and Banjo and Kazooie are getting punched, and Springman is gonna take them out, and Hero moves on with a 2-stock victory in the semifinals. So it all comes down to this. Hyperactive BS up against Familiar Territory. Ice Climbers versus Hero. That is what we have going into this one. Hyperactive BS may have to play this one strategically. Think about it, or go with your heart. Go with your gut on this one, guys. It's gonna matter to get you guys the points that you need in order to win this game. So 1 match left to go. And here it is. Match number 15. For all the marbles, we got Ice Climbers versus Hero. Get those votes in. Predict 4 for Ice Climbers. Predict 13 for Hero. All right. Of course, Familiar Territories got Hero. We just saw Hero with an extremely dominant performance, but the Ice Climbers, they're the fan favorite. You never see them make it to the finals, and here they are up against Hero. Can they take down Hero? We saw, I don't know these Ice Climbers' names, Nana and Poo-Poo. They did their job in the semifinals to get here. The Blue Ice Climber in particular managed to get a win over Link when it was just him. And they won in sudden death. We all want Ice Climbers to win since Hyperactive BS, but I'm looking at it and there's a number of people who've got their support behind Hero at the moment, including Familiar Territory, who really wants a win. Really wants a win here. Jaguar gonna throw in his vote for Hero as well. 14 votes in. It's Popo. Okay, so Poo-Poo. Okay, well, I was close, Medic. You gotta admit. Nana and Popo. Yeah, Nana and Popo. But I'll probably keep saying Poo-Poo. Maybe it's just how I pronounce it. You never know. Okay, here we go. For all the marbles, we're gonna roll forward with 14 votes. Predictions are closed. Can they do it? Can the Ice Climbers do it? Can Hero do it? Who wins? Poo-Poo is gonna pull this one off. He's gonna pinch this one off. Alright. I need to take a Popo. It's true. Alright, so we're on Mute City. I think that's the name of the stage. And Ice Climbers with a strong start, but oh, they take so much damage from the stage there. That's the risky part with these racing stages. You gotta avoid the ground, and there we go. Hero gonna take a lot of damage as well. Master Ball! It's Kyogre! This is devastating for the Ice Climbers! Kyogre can easily blast the Ice Climbers off the stage! Nana's gone! Popo barely holding on. No! Popo dies! The Ice Climbers go down to Kyogre, a great use of that Pokemon for Hero, as we are stage morphing away, but the stage morph gonna take down Hero. It's all tied up. Ice Climbers catch an extremely lucky break as we are on one stock apiece. Oh my gosh, Hero doing an insane amount of damage to the Ice Climbers right now. The Ice Climbers have to figure something out. They need to start doing damage. They need to get their final smash. They don't want to get in melee range of Hero, and for good reason. Nana's gone. It all comes down to Popo. No, Popo doesn't even get the assist trophy. That was his opportunity back in. But it's a thwomp for Hero. But you know what? Popo's starting to do some damage. Popo also getting close to final smash, but Hero's gonna have it first. Assist trophy for Popo. What's he got? I don't even know. Hero lands the final smash. Is this enough for the KO, or will there be knockback shenanigans? Knockback shenanigans, but it's not enough. The Ice Climbers are gone, and Hero gets the win. And let's just make sure, though. Let's just make sure that this doesn't end in a tie. Was it rigged? Was it rigged? I don't know. But Hero with an extremely strong showing. Let's see. Drum roll, please. Familiar Territory snatches the win from Hyperactive BS with that Hero tournament win. So congratulations to Familiar Territory for a win. Congratulations to you. Please message me on Discord. I will get you. I will get you your $10. But Hyperactive BS with a very close second place finish. Very, very strong showing. Actually worth noting that Medic did go 11 for 15. So did Kiwi. 11 for 15 on predictions. Kiwi just lost out on Ike losing so early, but a very, very strong showing either way. Hyperactive BS losing it in the chat. You hate to see it. He's going off. But yes, Familiar Territory, please reach out to me on Discord. I will get you your $10 in whichever way you want. And then with that, let's go check out the post-game screen here and see how our boy Hero celebrates his victory, and will pop up with Familiar Territories with it showing. Please type !Discord. Thank you, Gamey Katie. Please join that. It's not the most active Discord, but I do at least post when we go live, and sometimes I post the matchup a little bit early, so you can sponsor early on certain days. So feel free to join up. I'd love to see you in there. There's the win for Hero, and with that, the post-game screen, Familiar Territory with that win. Look at that prediction rate. Honestly, not the strongest, but pretty good, all things considering. Thank you so much, Repsol, for the follow. Just joining at the end, but I appreciate the follow nevertheless. Thank you very much. Also, let me just shout out real quick before you head over to the raffle. Thank you again to Cypher for the raid. Thank you to Mr. Pistachio for joining in. Very nice to see you there. And of course, also thank you to Hyperactive BS and Gigantic Pingu for sponsoring at the beginning. Okay, fuck Ridley. Okay, thank you very much for those kind words from Hyperactive BS. All right, so with that, Hero gets the win and Familiar Territory wins the $10. But we're not done giving out money just yet, because we got our raffle. So you will see your name represented here for however many times you made a prediction in tonight's tournament. The only stipulation being that Familiar Territory cannot win. If Familiar Territory is drawn, we will re-roll, and also you have to be here to claim these $5. And here we go. Without further ado. Ooh, let's see. Ticking down. All right. Oh, third Pluto Gaming Katie wins the $5. Congratulations to Gamey Katie. Another win for Gamey Katie. You don't always see that one, but congratulations to her. We'll mark you as the winner as we head right back over to this post-game screen. Thank you again to everybody that tuned in. We will be live again next week. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time as per usual. Let me pull up my Twitch here real quick and see if there's anybody live that we want to raid. Like perhaps is Duck Duck Toby live? Nope, not tonight. Let's see. Well, there's a couple of people that I see that we could raid, unless anybody's got a particular raid target. If anybody's got a raid target for us in chat, let me know and I'll send us their way. Otherwise, I'll pick somebody from my list over here. All right, I'm not seeing anything. Radio Mama. Wow, Thermal. I can't believe you'd say that. Okay, yeah, we'll totally do it. We'll stream the Kataojo. I can't pronounce that, but hey, it's okay. You won. We'll send us your way. Congratulations. This is a secondary win for you. Oh, Auburn Huey's live on Smash Tourney. All right. Hopefully I got that right. I think we're raiding. All right, here we go. Can we raid Gamey Katie? Not this time. Hopefully you'll be live sometime so that we can raid you. But just say hi if you don't mind. I don't care if you guys raid and dash. That's probably what I'm going to do because my voice is dying if you can't already tell. But thank you all very much, and I will see you guys next week. Congratulations on the win, and thank you all for the support, everybody, and have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.